My name is Kumuriwa Alira Bushiratu. I'm from Ghana, Upper East region, specifically Paga, a remote community in the Upper East region of Ghana. Yes, and I'm the founder of Learners Girls Foundation, a startup NGO that is into empowering girls through education. My profound quote is from The Alchemist, it's a book called Alchemist, written by Paulo Coelho. Yes, which states that when you want something, the whole universe conspires to help you in that, in achieving that. Yes, and the moral behind this is as a founder of this initiative, which started last year, September. Yes, so starting the project, I started it with a passion to solve the problem, but I didn't start it to kind of create a company or an organization, but with my passion to see that the problem is being solved, a lot of people came up with ideas, support both in kind and in cash, the necessary resources that we need. When we knock on doors, they open and everyone comes on board to help us see this through. So I see myself being here as a work of the whole universe. Everyone came into being to make this come true. In 2020, in Ghana, there have been an increased rate of enrollment of about 547 student enrollment into the tertiary institutions. Yes, like a kind of improvement within the 15 years range. But unfortunately, 2019 records also states that there have been a lot of male enrollment more than females. This is due to the gender disparities and inequalities that exist due to cultural demands in our urban and rural areas. This is not a good situation in Ghana, where we have a lot of male enrollment in school. We are empowering more males into the educational sector. Meanwhile, women are the foundation of a home. There are those who need to build the home, and everybody's life depends on the mother. And also, this means that women's education or girls' education must be given a priority. Learners Girls Foundation, we started as an idea state, and we got the African Publishing Innovation Fund at the beginning of our organization. So I would say that our organization's mother is the International Publishers Association in Dubai case. Yes, because no matter where we get along the way in the future, we will still come back to them because they are our supporters from the Grand State. And our project is to supporting girls' empowerment through education, because in Ghana, northern region, we don't have, there is a lot of poverty rates in the rural areas where I come from. And myself, I'm a beneficiary of a scholarship, and I'm also a student pursuing my first degree. So I'll be graduating next year. And this is through the support of an organization that has given me scholarship from high school till date. So without this support, I would have been in the crisis of my colleagues who are in the markets doing the kayaye. Kayaye is a Ghanaian term, but in English we call it the head porters. Yes, so these girls carry pans in the market, carrying people's goods. So when you go to the markets in Accra, the capital of Ghana, you see a lot of girls in the markets carrying people's goods. They sleep in the outskirts of this town because they don't have home in the southern sector. So when they come from the north, they sleep in the front of the people's shops and bath there, wash, everything is done there. In the daytime, they go around. When you come to the market to buy items, then they carry them for you. That is what they do for a living. So imagine this, they're doing it to take care of their financial needs, food, everything. And this will not gain them any money because they can carry them people's loads, and you give the person one Ghana cedi, which is so less, because $1 equivalent to about 5.7 Ghana cedis. Yes, and now one Ghana cedi is so small. These are the ways the girls move from the rural communities coming to the southern sector to work. And I said most of this is between the ages of girls between the ages of 10 and above who leave home because of they don't have money to fend for themselves. They are performing very badly in their education and can't move forward. And their parents, too, because of this, they want to push them to get married to people. So when they get married, that kind of responsibility is moved out of them. Yes, so they also move away from home and engage in this. So the COVID pandemic crisis came and there was a lot of lockdown. So the restrictions in movement and all that was created. And these people, these girls are in the outskirts of Accra in the streets. So the security agents are pushing them out to go, and then because you can't be moving around in the markets like that, but they don't have homes to go. I thought to myself, I'm a student and I'm being sponsored. I don't have resources in kind of like creating job opportunities for these girls or like giving them scholarship packages. No, I don't have that. But what I can do is get people on board to come together, provide solutions to this in kind or in cash so that we can do the in kind is in the sense that I see our organization as a volunteer organization. Everybody involved is a volunteer. You are either volunteering your service or your resources because most of our programs are done based on volunteer works. When we go to our programs, our media people come to support. I have not paid a penny for a media work. All they do is they come, give their service, and they get our programs done. Our project is to empower girls through creating education because I have been educated from my home. If not because of education, I wouldn't have been here. I have come this far and I'm moving up. And with that, I can boast myself and say that the rich, I'll also be like the rich. And in order to do that, you have to support their education. So in order to get a sustainable solution for this crisis, I thought of creating library spaces. So when I create these library spaces, then we have mentorship programs where we get resource person to mentor them. So you know what is happening in their lives so that you support their education whilst they are in school. You guide them, provide them reading materials because most of them don't have the money to buy reading materials. So you give them books and also introducing them to digital libraries, digital e-learning where they can get to know what is happening in the world. Okay, so there's the book Snow White, which is common during the olden days. So the Snow White, reading it, kids will be like, I want to go to see the snow. Yes, so when you introduce them to what people are doing elsewhere, they become inspired. They want to work to get that. And when they want to get to that stage, you tell them the root is education. They need to be educated. This is why we are creating the library space and also creating innovative and creative thinking through robotics programs using our local resources. Yes, like getting kites, getting our own waste management products, waste products like bottles, to design practical science programs that are in our various textbooks so that it will motivate them and make them so creative to think out aloud. African Publishing Innovation Fund is helping us to construct a library space, which is almost to completion, and it has a capacity of 100 children. Yes, so it will be a space for digital learning. So there will be computers. There is a computer IT section of the project, and also it will be supported with books, stocked with books where these skills can learn. And also we are doing a teacher mentor project in three schools in the community where the teachers get in touch with the kids, have reading sections with them, and also with that the size in which they are lacking, and also you help to create some friendly relationship between yourself and them so that they can share what is going on and the support you can have for them and also inspire them. Yes, so we are doing this in 3 schools in the district. There have been a lot of efforts to improve the educational system in Ghana. For instance, the free education for the senior high schools. Yes, so the government is undertaking a free educational system, even though there are a lot of loopholes because introducing a new model kind of needs adjustment and all. But this is helping a lot because rural communities do not have to pay school fees, which is always a challenge for them to go to the secondary schools. And even though this is happening, but there are a lot of challenges in terms of access to classroom facilities, learning materials in the rural communities, because they themselves, they are looking out for resources to feed. Now they're talking of buying the book. They'll be like, book is so secondary. It's not something that has to be a primary priority. Yes, so this is a very big challenge in Ghana. And even though the people are eager to learn, people are they through radio and news, they are seeing a lot of things that are done through education. So they are eager, they are inspired to move forward. The most rewarding part of this journey is to myself, it's amazing. It's amazing from the onset where I put up the proposal of to the African Publishing Innovation Fund, and waking up to see an email invitation to an interview. So I was like, really, was I really shortlisted? Yeah, that was the question to myself. And from that state, even though during the progress of the project, there was a lot of challenges, because as a novice in the field, I had to go and do adjustments in terms of budgets and others. But the committee believed in me. You can do it, and what's the next stage? You need to do this, that. And also the committee, also some of them donated some books which we are using for the teacher mentor program. So the kids are currently using the books, and also they provide a platform. Okay, contact Book Bank, contact Book Aid International. They'll help you with this and that. So this is the kind of network or the kind of support that I want to see in the future, when all people come to they correlate, they come together to support a project, to see it move out and solve the solutions they want. So this has been so touching to myself.